then Georgia, you want to weigh in.
Well, I don't think I have much to add except for the fact that I think it's very important to see where these sanctions that have been announced from President Trump are coming from. They're not really coming from President Trump. They're coming from a senator from Florida, a Republican senator called Marco Rubio, who I really characterize as an extremist, certainly on Latin American issues. He's someone who's been very opposed to any sort of openness with Cuba. He is a strict defender of the embargo against Cuba, and it seems very clear at this point that he and a few other members of Congress of the United States have a similar vision, which is to push for a Cubanization of Venezuela by a system of embargo. This is what he sees as the right political future, and I think it's very dangerous that he has so much control over foreign policy.
Georgie, I just want to ask you, what about the neighbouring countries? What about the region as such? How much input can they have in rescuing Venezuela from the brink?
Well, I'm not a specialist of this question, and I would like to come back on what was said regarding the help. At least regarding the help of the countries that are around, I know that the opposition asked of the support of Brazil. The government just changed, not a long time ago, with the support, once again, there of the United States. What I would like to say is that you're speaking about democracy, but as Mr. Main explained it, this opposition has a problem since Hugo Chavez is winning elections. In democracy, you have to accept that you have lost your election, you wait the next ones, as we are doing here, but you don't. And that's a big problem, because all the rest that are organized, since the Guarimba since 2014, in 2004, the coup in 2002, maybe you will win. But
Georgie,
you will create an opposition against you. They will understand that you do not respect at
Georgie,
all.
okay, very quickly, because we have a minute left, and I really mean a minute left, and very quickly I want to ask each of you, in one sentence, what is the future for your country?
The future of our country will not only depend on Venezuelans, will also depend on the international community. If they want to help us, we need it, because they are killing us. And people are dying because they are willing to keep everything, because they have loved everything.
Margarita?
Uncertain. How would you say that?
Uncertainty.
Uncertainty.
Alexander?
Well, I'll just repeat the points that I've made, which are that for there to be the possibility of a positive future in Venezuela, you absolutely need dialogue, and sanctions are going to undermine any process of dialogue.
Georgie, very quickly.
International dialogue and not involvement of any country willing to destabilize this country.
I want to thank all of my guests for an extremely lively and also very moving debate, and it's time now